Hello everyone, welcome to Your Produce Guy. I am Your Produce Guy, and today we're going to talk about watermelons. Now watermelons are one of the most requested items in the store when people are trying to tell if it's ripe or not. Most people are so uncertain about it, they're always asking the produce guy, is this one ripe? Can you pick me out a good one? Well, let me tell you one of my first experiences with watermelon. Of course, watermelon, refreshing and delicious. A wonderful summertime treat at a barbecue, out on your back porch. Even as kids, I remember having watermelon seed spitting contests, which with today's seedless watermelons, I guess we don't get to have those anymore. But one of my first experiences with watermelon, my folks brought home a watermelon. I was probably 9 years old, somewhere in there. They brought it home from the store and parked the car and left the watermelon out in the car. Well, to be helpful, I thought I would carry in the watermelon for my folks. Well, I picked up that watermelon off the floor of the back seat, and it slipped out of my hands and cracked there in the back seat. Now, I was afraid to fess up about that and to let it be known that I'd cracked the watermelon, so I didn't say anything about it. So if my mom is watching the video, I'm sorry about that, Mom, that I never told you. I never fessed up about it. All right, let's get into the watermelons. First thing you want to do when picking out a watermelon, you want to find something with a nice smooth skin, no cuts, no cracks, anything like that, of course, that the melon is intact. And then what I like to do is pick the melon up and take a look at it. Now you see this spot. Most melons will have a spot like this. This is the spot where it sat on the ground. And if that melon is not quite ripe, it's going to be more to the white side. You should be able to see here we've got a nice yellowing on this spot on the underbelly of the melon. That tells me that it's ripe. Now another couple of things you can do is thump on the melon. Listen for the sound there. If the sound is too deep, that might mean that the melon is maybe a little bit mushy on the inside. If the sound's too high, it's green and not real juicy. So you're looking for a nice thumping sound, and you can judge it by thumping the different melons in the bin. But this sign right here is going to tell you that the melon is ripe. All right, so let's cut into one and let's see what we've got here. You usually want to use a larger knife with a watermelon. Got a great big knife there in the produce department, more like a machete. There we are. Nice red insides. Sweet and delicious. That's what you're looking for. Now, while the science of choosing a ripe watermelon is not always exact, it is fairly helpful to find that spot on the bottom and check the sound there. If you do those things and you get home and maybe have a melon that ends up on the pink side and not quite ripe, most of your grocery stores are going to guarantee their produce. And so if you're not satisfied, take it back and get one that will meet your needs. Of course, with the watermelon, you want to have it chilled. You need to plan ahead and purchase your melon a day or two in advance. Have it chilling in the fridge. That's when they're best. Now, there are different varieties of melons that you'll come across in the store. You can see that this one is a light and dark green striped melon. There is also a dark green solid watermelon and a lighter green solid watermelon that you'll come across. And then, of course, this melon that we've used for our demonstration today is a seeded watermelon. And you, of course, have seedless watermelons that are very popular these days and eliminate those seed spitting contests that I talked about. Now, I want to give just a quick demonstration here on storing your watermelon. I've just got a small piece just for the use of the demonstration, but the principle works here. And what we do in the produce department is we cut off some plastic wrap like that, get it over the melon, and then the favorite thing to do is grab it in the corners and just spin that a couple of times, and there you are, all wrapped. Keep the air out of that. Preserve it in your fridge while you're waiting for your next treat of having fresh, cold watermelon. Now, I've gone ahead and wrapped the smaller pieces here, and let me show you, you can use the very same technique for your larger pieces. This is a half watermelon right here. And we've got the saran wrap over the top, just grabbing the corners and use a little twist there, just like that, and secure that wrap on there. That's the same thing we do in the store as we cut pieces and put them out on the ready-to-use table. Now, the only trouble is that some of your home saran wrap is not quite wide enough for your watermelon. So you can purchase the wider saran wrap product at places like your Sam's Club or Costco. Those places have it. Any restaurant supply will have it for you. And that stuff comes in real handy. It's a little heavier grade of plastic, and you can stretch it and really spin that melon or whatever else it is you're looking to preserve with that wrap. All right. Well, thanks very much for tuning in to our segment of When Is It Ripe on watermelons. And please leave a comment. Let us know what your thoughts are, what you're thinking, and we'd love for you to subscribe down below. Thank you very much. I'm your Produce Guy, and remember, fresh is best.